Welcome back. Today, we are going to be completing another Show What You Know, but we are going to review first, and we're going to be learning about part, whole problems. Let's get started on that review. Go ahead and take a look at this problem here with me. Read along. I had $48. I spent $23 on a new dog bed for Colby. How much money do I have left? Before we start solving this problem, let's ask ourselves this question. Is this a comparing problem or is this a takeaway problem? Are we being asked to compare two amounts or are we going to take one amount away from the other? What do you think? If you said that this is a takeaway problem, you would be correct. We have an amount, $48 that we're starting with, and we're making a change. We are taking away $23 because I spent it. So we are going to write the equation 48 minus 23. And that's what we need to solve for. 48 minus 23. We know for our takeaway problems, we always start with the first number in our equation, which is 48. We are taking away, we're subtracting, so our arrow goes backwards. Now, we need to take away a total of 23. We know that we can take away the 20 and the 3, because 20 plus 3 equals 23. So my first jump I'm going to do is minus 20. Remember, you can do minus groups of 10 as well. You could do a jump of minus 10 and another jump of minus 10. We can also do one big jump of minus 20. 48 minus 20 is 2 less than 4 would be 28. That's the first jump. Now I need to do my minus 3. So I do another jump. This one's only minus 3. 28 minus 3. Well, 8 minus 3 is 5. So my answer is 25. 48 minus 23 equals 25. Now, over here, I can fill in what my answer is. How much money do I have left? I have $25 left. And there I have solved this question. You're going to see problems just like this on your Show What You Know. So let's practice just a few more. Let's look at our next problem. Read with me. The jaguar at the zoo weighs 79 pounds. The cheetah weighs 54 pounds. How much lighter is the cheetah? Ask ourselves, is this a comparing problem or a takeaway problem? Am I comparing two numbers or am I taking one number away from the other? Are the weights of these animals going to change? No. If there's no change, we're comparing them. We need to compare the weight of the jaguar to the weight of the cheetah. So we are going to be doing a comparing problem here. Now, our equation depends on how we decide to solve this problem with our open number line. So let's take a look over here. Remember, you can solve all comparing problems with addition or subtraction. Let's solve with addition first. If we solve with addition, we know we need to find the difference between 54 and 79. We need to figure out what jumps we're going to make to get from 54 to 79. Well, the first jump I want to make, I know that I can add 20 to 54 and get to 74. That's a good first jump. Then I just need to think about getting from 74 to 79. Well, 74 plus what will get us to 79? 5. So this is a jump of plus 5. I then know that my answer is what those two equal together. So my answer would be 25. Now, I can represent the addition equation like this. My addition equation would be 54 plus what number equals 79? In that case, my answer is 25. And this is all pounds, so we can write the word pounds if we want to. I can also show this though with subtraction. If I do subtraction, I'm still going to need my 54 and my 79, the two numbers from my problem that I know. Now I need to make some jumps backwards. There are lots of jumps you can make. A jump I might start with would be to go back to get to my 50s area. So from 79, I could easily jump back to 59. Well, that would be a jump of minus 20. 79 minus 20 is 59. And then I could make an easy jump from 59 to 54, and that's minus 5. Here again, my answer is going to be 25. But jumps can be different, and you should make the jumps that make sense to you. If you wanted to go back 10, and then another 10 to go back 20, you could. You could also, if you wanted to, go from 79 to 74, and do your jump of minus 5 first, and then go from 74 to 54 with minus 20. In the end, your answer is still going to be 25. You could do different jumps than that even. You don't have to even do 20 and 5. You could say, well, 79 to 70 is minus 9. 70 to 60 is minus 10. And 60 to 54 is minus 6. Now, that makes you have to add up more, but you can do it. 10 plus 9 is 19. 19 plus 6 is going to be, well, 19 plus 1 more would be 20, plus the 5 more from the 6 would be 25 again. All of these answers give you 25. How you show your jumps is up to you. So, for subtraction, my equation could look like this. I need to fill in 79 minus what number equals 54. And in the end, my answer is still 25 pounds. Lots of ways to show it, same answer. Ready for the next one? Here's our next problem. Read it with me. I baked 75 cookies. I gave 53 cookies to my friends. How many cookies do I have left? Is this a comparing problem or a takeaway problem? Am I comparing two numbers or am I taking away from my original number? If you said we are taking away, you are correct. We are taking away 53 cookies because I got rid of them. So here I have 75 minus 53. That's what we're going to solve for. So let's come over here and start our open number line for 75 minus 53. Open number line, we know we're going to start with our 75. I'm putting it over here because I know I'm subtracting, so my arrows are going to go this way. Now, I'm subtracting 53. I can subtract my 50 first with a big jump of minus 50. I could also do little jumps of minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10. Or I could do one big jump. 75 minus 50. Well, let's think about that. I could count backwards. I could use my hundreds chart, or I can think about 7 minus 5 to help me. In the end, 75 minus 50 is 25. Whew, that was a big jump. Next, I need to subtract my 3. So my next jump is minus 3. 25 minus 3. Well, 5 minus 3 is 2, so my answer is 22. 75 minus 53 equals 22. So the answer over here is 22 cookies. That's good, because I like some cookies. Okay, I think we have one more left to do. Colby walked 28 miles this week. Her doggy friend Remy walked 19 miles. How many more miles did Colby walk? Are we comparing or are we taking away? That's right, we are comparing. We're not taking miles away from anybody, we're comparing the two numbers of miles that were walked. Remember, for comparing problems, you can solve with addition or with subtraction. Let's start with addition. For addition, comparing problems, I need to put both of my numbers on my open number line. 19 and 28, because we're trying to find what the difference is, what the distance is between these two numbers. So I need to make some jumps. Well, my first jump that I want to make is going to be just +1, because I can get to a nice easy 20. My second jump I'm going to make is going to be +8, because 20 to 28 is +8. Then I need to figure out what my two jumps together equal. Well, that's easy. 1 plus 8 is 9. So the difference between the number of miles walked is 9 miles. So our answer is 9 miles. My addition equation that I solved was 19 plus what number equaled 28. Now, for subtraction. Subtraction, we start the exact same way. We start with our 19 on one side and our 28 on the other. I need to make some jumps. My first jump, I think I'm going to go -8, because that'll get me to 20. And my second jump, -1, will get me to 19. Put them together, and my answer is 9 again. My equation is going to look different though. This time my equation is 28 minus what number equals 19, because I'm subtracting here. But my answer is the same, 19. Okay. These problems are just like the problems that you're going to see on your Show What You Know. So you just practiced. Now you're ready to do it on your own. Good luck!
Turn to page 40. On page 40, you will find a Show What You Know. We will read the directions together. The Show What You Know directions say, read the problem, circle comparing or take away, draw an open number line, write the equation, and then write the difference. We have earned our first brain break. I'm going to do 10 jumping jacks. So go ahead and stand up. Make sure you have enough space to be safe. You don't want to knock something over or accidentally knock someone because they're too close to you. So stand up. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whoa, great job. Now we've got our blood pumping. We need to get our minds focused for learning again. So we're going to do 3 deep, mindful breaths. Okay, have a seat. Here we go. Put your hand on your belly so that you can feel your breaths. Ready? And breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. Last one. Breathe in and out. Great job. Your mind is focused and ready for learning.
Okay, for our next activity, we're going to be using this grid card. You'll be using yours in your workspace book later, but for now we're going to just use this one as an example. Let's take a look at this grid card. We want to figure out how many squares there are on this grid. So let's take a look. How many are in each row? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if there's 10 in each row, another 10 here would be 20. Count with me. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. There are 100 squares on this grid card. Today we're going to use this grid card to work on groups of 100. I am going to take 1 minute to draw as many dollar signs as I can on my grid card. And then we're going to see how many more I would have needed to draw to get to 100. You ready? Me too. Let's get started.
Here is a sped up video of me recording 1 minute's worth of dollar signs. Now we need to figure out how many dollar signs I was able to write in 1 minute. We're going to count these up. We know there's 10 in each row, so this will be 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's write that down. 40. And then I have 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So 48 is how many dollar signs I was able to draw in 1 minute. Now let's try to figure out how many more I need. Okay, we're going to use these magnetic strips to help us. I can cover up a row of 10 with one green magnetic strip. So that would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, and 52. There we have it. I need 52 more dollar signs to make 100. I can write that as an equation. 48 plus my 52 equals 100.
We can represent our work using open number lines. So for 48 plus 52 equals 100, we can show this by starting at 48, making a jump of plus 50, which gets us 98, and then a smaller jump of plus 2 equals 100.
On page 43, you are going to be drawing as many dollar signs as you can in 1 minute. The directions on this page say, 1. Draw dollar signs for 1 minute. We are going to help you with this in just a moment. We'll have a timer so that you can fill in your grids with dollar signs, as many as you can in 1 minute. Then you're going to fill in the sentences. In the example, they drew 67 dollar signs, so they filled in 67. Then they filled in 33 for how many more they need to make. Step 3 says draw an open number line, and step 4 says write an equation. Remember, your equation needs to match your open number line. So if you do addition, you need to have an addition equation. If you did subtraction, you'll need to have a subtraction equation.
Okay, guys and girls, I'm going to help you out and set a timer so that you can draw as many dollar signs as you can in 1 minute on page 43. And then we'll do it again for page 44. That way, you don't have to worry about finding a timer, and you can just use the one that we do here together. So make sure you have your pencil ready and your workbook. We're going to start the timer right in a minute here, okay?
Turn to page 44. We will do the same thing again.
Okay, now we're going to do the same thing again on page 44. Ready? Okay, I'm going to start my timer again.